Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I am Joshua Shem from Nigerian Mina Niger State, and I am addressing the Billion Coin community. Uh, there is a latest blog by the admin. In fact, I have never do a preview of any blog from the admin, but this one is so wonderful and interesting. That is why I want to do a preview on it. I'll go directly to my browser and open the blog site, which is blog.thebillioncoin.info. Here is it, the latest one, which is titled TBC welcomes the police and military into our community. Wow, the title itself is captivating. It really captured my mind when I saw it, and I will go directly and open it. For the purpose of this video, I will just pick some points and elaborate on them very shortly and briefly. And you can go to the blog after this video to read it in full and get full details. I'll just pick about 2 or 3 points here and talk about it. This video is by David Kamara from PNG, Papua New Guinea. He's a police officer. Now, in this blog, admin has hit about 3 points here, which I will pick and just uh, briefly say something about them. Uh, the first one he talk about here is saying David Kamara, he gave about 5 requirements to accomplish in order to be able to get your send button turned on. Now, uh, the TBC admin made it clear here that that 5 requirement is okay, but it's mainly meant for the testers, because the testers are more required to do more than any other in the TBC community, because they will be the top 10,000. They will be like those forming the foundation or the top leaders of the whole TBC community. So more is required from them. Now, uh, David Kamara here, he mentioned about paying the $10 fee, which is the first one. You can also watch the video so that you hear all he said. The first requirement, he said, pay your $10 fee. The second requirement is uh, after that, get your referral link and get 100 referrals. The third one is complete your profile, including your email, your trusted seller phone number, your Facebook link, which is very necessary, and also the admin also talk about that. Yes, and also to make a testimonial video to get your send button on. I think from the second or third paragraph here, where he said, I just want to be extra careful how we began our official relationship with the bank. Wow, this place too is very captivating. Let me repeat it again. He said, I just want to be extra, not only careful, but extra careful how we begin our official relationship. It's an official relationship with the bank. Once we start the testing part of engaging the bank in transactions. Yes, that is why more is expected out of the testers. So the testers are expected to do more, to be groomed at good to be groomed as good leaders, as leaders that will be seen as examples to other community members, to other TBC community members. they need that those five requirements David Kamara mentioned. They need to pay their $10 wallet fee, lifetime wallet fee. They need to get 100 referrals. They need to purchase at least a coin, a TBC coin of $100 or above. They need to complete their profile. Yes, these are the five. Then now, he now furthermore said testers are being groomed to become the TBC leaders. The community needs to be strong. Yes, he said testers are being groomed to become TBC leaders because the community needs to be strong. It's just like you building your house. When your foundation is not strong, definitely you are building a mess. So it's the same thing admin is doing. Admin is very wise. Admin is very knowledgeable. Admin is very, very educative. In fact, we have not seen him, but the way he communicates with us, for us that perceive or perceive, we really know and conclude that admin must be a very, very educated man, a very, very exposed person, a person who is really current, a person who has been following financial system, a person who knows everything that is happening in the financial system today. So we don't have any doubt. We know it is a great leader that is leading us as the admin. As for me, I have no fears. And I urge everyone in the TPC community to also have no fears, because all of us, we are going to reach there successfully. But uh, another point admin talk about here, you talk about that the requirement that is needed is not for your send button to be turned on. It's not those five requirements that is being mentioned in the above video by David. If you want your send button to be turned on, you just need only three requirements now, which are pay your $10 fee, complete your profile, including your Facebook link and your email address, then make a testimonial video daily. And make sure as you make your testimonial video, you include your Facebook link and your email address on the description button so that your send button will be turned on. If we go downward, admin said we have already turned on over 2,500 send buttons so far, and I am certain we could turn on at least 10,000 buttons now, and I even hope we can turn on 100,000 buttons. Wow, this is really wonderful before the migration. So if you need your send button to be turned on, just follow the instructions. Just follow the instruction, pay your $10 wallet fee, complete your profile, make a testimonial video. That's all. So if you don't want your turn on before migration, then you have to follow this instruction and go about this three requirement that is needed of you. But if you don't want your send button to be turned on till after migration or till during migration, then you just have to wait. But after all, even if you don't want your send button to be turned on, make testimonial videos. You do testimonial videos, you get people convinced that this is really what TBC is all about. Yes, you help their life, you help our growth as TBC community. So even if you don't want your send button turned on before migration, I encourage you all, do testimonial videos daily. Do testimonial videos on how TBC has changed your life, how TBC has changed your friend's life, how TBC have changed your family's life. Use others use other leaders to make example to other people. Yes. So as we know from some previous blogs, admin talk about our migration, which he said our migration is going to come on the first quarter of 2018. The first quarter, which we know is from January 1st to March 31st. And already I was a blog again, he talked about the migration and testing, which he said he's putting his eye on March. He's not going to start this migration and testing in February. He's setting his eyes on March. So we should be expecting it March, maybe first week of March, maybe second week or third week or the last week of March. But he's going to do as he's promised, and that is why he is a leader. So apart of that, I'm just trying to pick the point and say it very, very necessary for us to understand. So we can also go through it and read it slowly, read it again and again to, to comprehend what admin is trying to pass through to us, the information is trying to pass through to us, or the education is trying to give us from this particular blog. Below again is another video which is talk about Hillary Kissinger, or is it Hillary Kissinger? I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, about military police and military men. Here is another wonderful point again, where he talk about police and he encouraged about police and military men coming into TBC. Yes, the admin have already seen it that if the police and military and other military men will come into TBC, it will make things more easier for us in the TBC community. It's going to save the life of those police and also the military, and we are going to have uh, we are going to have a benefit also as a community, as a TBC community. So he encouraged us to talk about TBC to our fellow police friends, police family members, uh, military men, and others, so that they will also see the light in TBC. When they do so, so that they will also do that to their colleagues, so that they will also do that to their police colleagues, their military colleagues, so that all together will benefit from TBC. And he also encouraged about, he said something, he said something about speed. He said he wish he has speed in his hand. How I wish the same also, so that because the faster we go, the better for us. The faster we organize ourselves, the faster we bring people into our community to have 1 billion verified members, the better for us. Because is just as if we are taking a race for a freedom, side by side with the elites. If they reach the line before us, that's over for us. But if we reach the line before them, that's over for them. And we are going to live the life of abundance, the life of happiness, the life full of joy, the life full of resources, where you will have your industries, your farms to employ people in order for us to completely eradicate or elevate poverty globally. So I think I will stop here. As I said earlier, you go through the blog, you read it and read it and read it until you understand what admin is trying to say to us here. So I say thank you for your time. I remain my humble self, Joshua Shem, from Nigerian, Mina, Niger State. I always love calling my location where I come from, the particular locality I come from, so that anybody from my locality that hear me mentioning this location, they will feel they are also included. Because in Mina here, we are not much that owns TBC. We are just trying our best to see how fast we share this gift of Kringles to others around, and to also give them knowledge of what TBC is all about. So thank you very much once more. I really appreciate admin for what he has really brought to us, for the gift of hope, for the gift of financial freedom, for the gift of chain breaking from the hands of the elite. Thank you very much, TBC community.